I like it. It's a closer look at that revamped motion. Gets lots of elevation off the court, strong legs. Makes good use of those large muscle groups. That's so important. Any service motion. She's fairly tall and great athlete, 5'9". All of these tennis players are much stronger and greater athletes than they look on TV. I'm always so surprised when I sort of bump into one of them. And they're always bigger and stronger than they ever look on TV. Świątek, tremendous athlete.
It's so funny you say that, because I get that all the time when people meet me in person. It's like, you're a lot taller than you look. I'm like, I never thought I looked all that short, but I'll take the compliment.
That's another wayward return. Speaking of physiques, incredibly, I only just realized how small Simone Biles is. I'd never watched a, incredible athlete all of the years, all of the Olympic triumphs, but only just realized a couple of weeks ago how small she was.
Isn't she like 5'2" or maybe even 4'4"?
4 something.
Oh my gosh.
All of these tennis players, incredible athletes. Świątek with another hold there, setting 3 love. Plain sailing so far.
Well, this is exactly what Iga Świątek needs, is easy wins, and she gets this one done 6-2, 6-2 against the Ukrainian Kostyuk, who has a very athletic look. She has I think a good team, and she has a good future ahead of her, but not the best mindset. There was numerous times during this match that the commentator and his colleague Lindsay Davenport, former number 1, Lindsay Davenport, kept on saying that Kostyuk really needs to work on her body language, her mindset. She was really frustrated out there on court, and you can't get frustrated on court against Iga Świątek. He's got to take it kind of probably game by game, and really there's not much coaching during the match for Kostyuk. As everyone knows already, coaching is allowed on court, and there wasn't any coaching from Świątek's side because she didn't need it. She was killing their opponent throughout the match, and Kostyuk, I feel like, needed coaching. And there was one time where Kostyuk's coach yelled out, "Hey, less is more, less is more," meaning that she was just going for too much and needed to calm down, basically, and that didn't work. So 6-2, 6-2. This match was over, I think, within under an hour over there on center court in the beautifully renovated center there over there in the Cincinnati Open, a wonderful new stadium. And the weather did not cooperate a lot today in the Cincinnati Open. There was a lot of rain, but this match got underway without any delays after a lot of morning rain that delayed a lot of the matches on the men and women's side. So Świątek is playing tomorrow. She'll play at a time to be determined. Cannot wait for this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday matches left in the Cincinnati Open. They are playing the women's final on Monday, so we'll see what happens there. It's just been wonderful seeing Świątek back on court. It's such a privilege to watch this woman from Poland play. And I know the U.S. Open is coming up. Where is Świątek playing next after the U.S. Open? I'm getting ahead of myself, but I would love to know that. So the U.S. Open, of course, will end in early September. Where is she headed to? Of course, we're going to see Iga Świątek for sure in WTA Finals, which is probably in November. I hear WTA Finals is in Saudi Arabia. What in the world? Let me know if that's correct. You never know where these crazy WTA Finals end up. 1 year WTA Finals was in Fort Worth, which is 30 minutes from where I'm sitting right now. So that was really interesting when that happened. That was about, what was that, like 3 years ago now? Man, time flies. But yeah, Iga Świątek, is she going to win the quarterfinals? She's rolling right now. She had a little bit of trouble yesterday in her first match in the Cincinnati Open and won 3 sets unexpectedly, but she got through it, and then she won this one 6-2, 6-2. Really, Kostyuk, I think she's 3-0, 0-3, I should say, against Świątek. So she's never won against Iga Świątek. And excuse me, women's tennis right now is interesting. Coco Gauff lost yesterday to Yulia Putintseva. And Gauff, of course, is the Cincinnati Open champion from last year and also the U.S. Open champion. So Coco Gauff is going to be 10 days from now try to defend her U.S. Open title, which she won last year in the final against Sabalenka. So women's tennis is interesting right now. We don't have a lot of like consistency. I feel like every Grand Slam has a different winner, but definitely the top 3 or 4. What is it? Is it Iga Świątek, Aryna Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, and then who is 4 and 5? Is it Goff? Is it Zhang? Qinwen Zhang, who I mispronounce her name all the time. Let me know in the comments how you say that name. She is an Australian Open finalist, and she won gold in the Olympics. So you got to put her in the top 5, right? I mean, she is playing awesome. So I hear my phone vibrating. Got to get back to the tennis. There's so many tennis matches still going on tonight as we film this. But Iga Świątek getting it done today. And if you're watching in Poland right now, thank you so much. And anywhere around the world as well. I think North America and Poland, we're looking at the analytics. Philippines, Japan, we got people watching from around the world. Thank you so much. Keep it here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. I know you have a lot of options on where you can watch your tennis analysis. So if you're watching some videos here on Best Muscle Video, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, Iga Świątek, commentator, commentating on Iga's muscular legs. That's not verbatim. That's very close to verbatim of what he said. And he's right. These athletes are so wonderful. And it's amazing to think, Iga, whose father is a former Olympian athlete, she's still so young. Isn't she? Like, Iga's 22, isn't she? Can you believe that? Jim Courier, no, was it Jim or Andy? I think it was Andy. Andy Roddick said, I heard him say about 6 months ago, if Iga Świątek were to retire now, she'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer in the Tennis Hall of Fame. So that's awesome. What does Iga have? As far as Grand Slam, she has 3 French Open titles and she has 1 U.S. Open title, never won Wimbledon, and strangely has never done well in the Australian Open. But she's won WTA finals, which is pretty awesome when the top 8 players do that round robin. So love Iga Świątek. Can't wait to see her play tomorrow on Saturday. Come right back here. Just hop on your computer, hop on your phone. Best Muscle Video right here on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you right back here tomorrow or on Sunday. I'll talk to you later.